There was jubilation yesterday in Mali as the embattled president was arrested and pushed out of government, reflecting the will of the people and the alleged intervention of President Muhammadu Buhari and former President Goodluck Jonathan, resolving the security crisis in that country. There are speculations that President Muhammadu Buhari has shown how capable he is when it comes to resolving security crisis, though some may differ. What are your thoughts? Welcome to Vox Pop on Flip TV. I am Christian Chuku.
Yourself. I know I blame Nigerian people, our leaders, who carry this migration.
What did we try for them?
We try for them. Well, as you there now, what do you see? You see, the man try, as you see in the country, the condition of the country, the man try, ask you. No, let me ask you, sir. The man don't try anything. Have you not seen? Go and ask our elders. Ask our elders how the man take enter there.
And evidence what happened in Mali.
Mali.
Yeah, that's
Killing way there for this country, they don't have and finish. The killing way there for this country, Boko Haram, they kill me. Kids, if you enjoy them, headmen, everywhere. Now everybody defend yourself.
The situation is different. That one is a terrorist situation. That one government and the
Okay. Tell us this. What the work of government? That is not to quench the
in Nigeria. Most countries in
the world.
They face terrorism, but it's not easy to fight terrorism.
So we don't have security that could fight the.
Want to enter.
He will, within 6 months, he will stop Boko Haram. Have you not go back to the record? I know say Nigeria, their eyes they block. When the record of this man was brought out, how this man was in the military, when he was in the military head, people fool because of their ambitions in 2023. Make we see 2023 what's going to happen. Your leaders, your elders is going to be wicked like you. You understand? He said,
this paper that you are reading, this man now is not reading it.
I'm not reading this in bed.
Do you know that Buhari is not reading paper?
No, they send paper.
Now let me tell you, that's what they tell him is what not to follow. You understand me? Because I have been seeing the system. Okay? He cannot enter there and talk anyhow. He cannot. It is what when they finish, they say this is what's happening. This is what is happening. And sometimes when they do anything, they bring out to sign. So what I'm trying to tell you that the man have a mission. He have mission for this Nigeria. He have mission to do everything well. But he cannot do it alone. Because when he was ministry, he did a sorry thing. Everybody, because of that. That is why everybody stand that. Let this man go. This man will go and change the country. And when the man reach, you see that it's not an easy thing for him. Because people will
good intention.
Yes. People will constrain him. People will see. Let me tell you.
That time,
Listen to me. This man, he had the mission to change this country, to make a change, to make Nigeria to be a Nigeria everybody will know. But what happened there? That this man cannot do it alone because he don't have that power. You understand me? You know government. Yes. You know what? Yes. You know what government is happening now. That's what you're supposed to know. Because if this one we talk this will talk this will talk this will talk this, and I tell you that to say the man is an army, I will tell you say Nigeria will go far. But because it's ordinary, that is why you see, not the man say it, say, is it what is happening before? Oh, wonderful. If to say I know, I will not enter there. You understand me? Because what he want to do, they will not allow him to do it.
Who are the people there?
The people, we are the Nigerians now.
I will disagree for what he said. Because when this man was a military head, everybody here is Diagbon. They don't even hear anything about this man. Diagbon what? And that is why a common corporal recruit in the army remove him from the office. As it means that Diagbon was in the country, that could have not succeeded. You understand? And they say Diagbon will not come back to Nigeria. Diagbon said for my country within 2 hours he reached Nigeria. A common recruit in the army removed him from the. He has no power. And that's why before he was voted into power, this record was brought out for people to see whom he is. You understand? The people, because of their ambition 2023, they voted something which is not good. You understand?
But when Jonathan was there, he had the military around it. It's not the same thing with
Yes, you can't compare Jonathan with Buhari. Buhari, why people voted him much was because he's army general. He's supposed to use the security. He has already has the security intelligence as a general retire. You understand? But where is the security intelligence? They go bring somebody, a woman, even a man better than that kind of man into power. You understand? Jonathan was a pure civilian, which he did not carry gun before. But this one carry gun. And he said within 6 months, going to put the security in order.
No, there's an example.
This is the Kaaba in this Nigeria. The Kaaba in government are the one that are having nothing to happen. I tell you the truth. Idiabo, you're talking about Idiabo. That Idiabo is his ordinary president. He cannot do anything. Write it down. What? I'm telling you, he cannot do it because the Kaaba in the country, the Kaaba in government will allow this president to do what he's supposed to do. I tell you the truth. Now you say that Buhari did not do anything. Good. He's finishing now. When he finishes, let another person enter. Then he will know that what's going to happen. And let me tell you something happened. That as this world is concerned, this world is going higher and higher and higher. So this thing you are seeing there now, it is only God are going to help it. The time you want to talk something, you say back. You go to back. You can use 100 naira buy this year. You cannot use it now. So things are changing. And what I'm trying to tell you that are changing is this. Because if all the whole people change, everything will be. Not say this man was complaining that change. He was complaining about change. That is why he come to change. But when he come, the people that are surround him did not change. I'm telling you the truth. The people that are around him did not change. And if they did not change, things cannot change. It is one of them change. Everything just to change.
You are talking about change. This man is talking about change. What do you see as a symbol of change? What do you see as a symbol of change?
Good. The change is that me and you change. If you change, I will change. Listen to me. Everything change will come. But if you do not change and you do not change, things cannot work. Let me tell you here, where you are living now, you build a house here. You are the landlord that are living there. And this landlord is a bad landlord or is a good landlord. Then if he did there, people that are living him, tenants that are living there are not trying to put the place in normal way, the house will not be okay.
One made him be called man of integrity. One made this man be called 2 or 3 things. Make I ask that what is the of number 1 economic. I mentioned number 2. This is the affair of the president. What essence of Buhari? Buhari is a head of government and a head of state and head of government.
Good.
No, I ask a question.
That question you ask, listen to me. You don't know it. You see, what you are saying is that because you are not in the system. If you are in the system, you will. I am a Nigerian, but this is a Nigeria that I am because I am doing certain things that I'm supposed to do. I do certain things I'm not supposed to do. That's when change is not coming.
Doing with your government? What are the things?
My comment is that the only thing is this: is that is the system. By the grace of God, as we continue, things will come to change. But anything will not change immediately. You cannot go to.
How many years to change?
You cannot go to.
Hold on. I want to ask you one question before I want to flee this man. Yeah? You are talking about change. Already we support Buhari in 2015 election. Everybody will stand attention. I say this is Buhari. Now, Buhari have a problem in the country, and he doesn't have a problem in the country. He don't want to travel out of a Mali problem. Now, we Nigerians, we have Boko Haram, have herdsmen, have terrorists all over. What he said is then, he said he want to, 15 days before immediately, you go flush Boko Haram. Up to today, Boko Haram did not go. Look at a former governor of Borno State, but it doesn't even contain a visit to the state. What is the affair of the nation? Number 1, insecurity matters. Life of the living of the country. Second, economic. Understand? Buhari is the head of government. He's the head of state and the head of government. What has he done?
No, can only one person fight separately? Only one person.
Likewise, brutal.
Britain is supposed to be sacked as of now. It's not performing. Civil security service is supposed to be sacked as of now.
How does he take this man
to sack?
Bring his cabinet, his ministers? How long did he take him? It took him. How many? 9 months. I'll be 1 year. And upon that, he choose Fulanis, only Fulanis. Yes. And nothing was. It's not government of the government is government of the whole nation. You point here, you bring here, so this will work well. You bring only your family.
This man.
It's only somebody who does not reason from himself and the reason from Anus will say Buhari government is doing well. Before the election in 2015, everybody said that insecurity is worse in Nigeria. That Jonathan is a woman. Buhari is a soldier. He will come and do something as a ex-military man, has experience. Now, at the end of the day, the insecurity is worse. These 7 chiefs now, they have stayed there more than 2 times. They're supposed to have resigned them. Their time is up. Buhari still keep them, and they are not delivering what people are saying. Even the House of Representatives and the Senate have already asked Buhari to drop these people, bring fresh people, so that let them bring fresh ideas, fresh strategy. How can you tell me in a country that they say they have closed border, and Boko Haram are still having sufficient weapon? Where is the weapon coming from? That is number one. How can you tell me that the soldiers are not running away from the insurgent in your own country? Not in that outside. And somebody who is in the Hammer of Affairs is an ex-military man. And you tell me something is not wrong. Anybody that come here and say Buhari is doing well, that person is mad. Because if you can see how things are happening. Price of things are increasing every day. This thing now, what is this called? Transport is increasing every day. People are receiving the same salary. How do you want them to survive? The government will telling us every day, billions miss here, billions miss that. This is the word that said Jonathan is corrupt. He's stealing money. Now, every day we have billions that is missing. And nobody have brought to book. Even so-called EFC chairman who was assigned to catch criminals, he's not the criminals. Today, what have we heard about that panel? What NDDC issue came up. Today, have we heard anything about it? Everything has been swept under the carpet. And Buhari claims that he's fighting corruption. What kind of corruption is he fighting? No, tell me one person in APC that have been persecuted and nailed that are corrupt. No, he's fighting the opposition. He's not fighting corruption.
Is in prison
now. Who brought the issue of Zari? Zari issue had become before Buhari came to power. Is it not PDP? It's Zari from APC.
No, he
but that's like Odis Okano case was in court before he jumped APC, isn't it? It's not the same thing according to Dare. So what are we saying? Since 2015, all the whole member that is in APC, which one of them have they persecuted for corruption? Can you mention one? Just only one. No one. Buhari is fighting opposition. He's not fighting corruption. He have nothing to offer this country. He is a complete failure, total failure. Look at the economy, it's a shambles. Dollar is how much now? He made dollar at a rate of 200 naira to a dollar or 180. Now how much is dollar? We are fighting. We went to Jota to go and protest. Jota increased it to 120. Jota brought it to 197 naira. People went to Jota to play. One of the leaders is Bakari, who is the leader of the Nigeria group. Today, how much is fuel? Have anybody go and protest? People will not protest. They will beat them and they say hate speech. I remember in 2015, before the election, Buhari and Amechi, Oshibanjo and S3CUR, if they lose the election, they are going to form a parallel government. Is that also? Buhari and Oshibanjo led protests in 2013, revolution march. Today, somebody do the revolution march, they carry him and put him in cell. There is no longer freedom of speech. There's a freedom of speech in our constitution, which Jonathan signed into law. Today, why is he working again? They went and brought a Sharia, the man who read Sharia law to come and become a CG in Nigeria. Today, what has happened? Look at in Kano. They say somebody say something against Muhammad, and they say he's going to send them to his death. So Sharia law is now superior than Nigerian law.
Sharia law is part of it.
No, is it which is constitution?
Yes, part of
Which where? Wait, now are you asking? So are you asking me if in Nigeria, if I say in Imo State, wait. If I say in Imo State now,
no, it's not applicable there.
it's not So they're not. So are we having two countries?
That's what I'm telling you.
No, are you having two countries? Answer me now. Are we having two countries where the law is applicable to this side, not applicable to this side? Wait now. It's no. In any country, have you had any country have two law? It's not one that guns the whole country. Wait now. Have you had anybody have two law? So how can you come in Nigeria? Because Nigeria is a banana republic, animal kingdom. That is why two law is working in Nigeria. No place of the world can see that happen.
Like what
What?
is a cabal?
Where snake is one woman.
What did he say?
He said it's a cabal. It's not Buhari.
It's not cabal. It's cabal. When Buhari went to London, because that is where he go and talk rubbish. When he went to London, they asked him, where are you appointing people from your own region? Say people that he can trust. That's people who can work with him. So he will not appoint anybody he will not trust. He appointed all his people, all his Fulanis. And so somebody saying he cabal. Who is appointed? Who appointed the cabal? Is he the one upon the cabal? Is it you Abi? Is he that upon the cabal? Huh? Who upon the cabal? He's not the president. So if the cabal die, don't you have the right to send him away? Don't you have the power to send him away? Yes or no? He had the power to send them away. If he feel that they are not doing what he wants, he had the power to say, oh yeah, you leave. The same way he brought them, he can show them easy door. What can we do? We cannot do anything because as long as tribalism and electricity are still playing in this country, nothing will be done. Because if somebody rises up from one part of this country and he say president, another person from another side will say, because he's not from that part, why are you criticizing him? So that is why Nigeria cannot work. Unless, if you put this in aside, people will come together and fight against the government. That is when things will work. But as long as religion and electricity, nothing will happen. Nigeria is a country have a spy. Amalgamation of Nigeria was 1914. In 2014, Nigeria have a spy. So the only solution in Nigeria now is Nigeria to divide. Anybody who is telling you that Nigeria is going to be good or Nigeria is going to progress is telling that since I was born, they told us that we are going to leaders of tomorrow. I was in primary school when Buhari was head of state in 1983 to 1985. How old am I now? Buhari is still ruling the country. Somebody who have old idea. How can it work? So why is the leaders of tomorrow? Tomorrow, I'm telling my child now is going to be a leader of tomorrow. Buhari is still ruling. And you're telling me that nothing can be done.
Like
as long
of Mali, it was the people,
that is why people who have the same mind here, they don't have the mind. They are divided. They are those ones that are together to fall for the common enemy, who is our president, who have nothing to offer the country. But here it does not happen that way. Yes, they are divided. So any hand that divided cannot stand. That is the simple as ABCD. So if we are not in unity, you cannot achieve anything. It's only when you are in unity that you achieve something. If you are not in unity, you can never achieve anything. As long as Nigeria is keep on like this, nothing can be done. Buhari have failed. If you call insecurity, Buhari have failed. Economy, Buhari have failed. Every aspect, Buhari have failed. This government have borrowed money more than what PDP borrowed in 16 years. Today, where is the infrastructure? What is the railway they claim they are building? It's built by China, and they will manage it for 13 years. Anybody who say with this word Buhari, they let go come and bring Buhari blueprint. As I'm there here, I can tell you PDP blueprint for 16 years. Yes. I can catch it for you. Then let somebody come and count Buhari on. PDP brought GSM in Nigeria. Jonathan built 9 federal universities, including the one in Buhari State. It was built by Jonathan. Jonathan built Kaduna Abuja Railway. It was built by Jonathan. As you start to continue, this EFCC today, it was formed by during the time of Jonathan. Nigeria economy was fastest growing economy in Africa and 28th in the whole world. Today we are nowhere to be found. We are not even number 39 or 139 in the whole world. So what is achievement of? Let somebody come and challenge me and say this is what Buhari have achieved. The railway they are building because before Buhari they will lie. The railway is built by China. So when they manage it and complete their money, they will take it back. They will not hand over to Nigeria back. So nobody should come and say Buhari is building railway.
Rights, indigenous rights.
Indigenous rights. Indigenous rights of how much? Before they are importing rice, how much are you buying a bag of rice? Huh? Okay. I'm asking you. Wait, you say indigenous rice. Indigenous rice. How much are you buying indigenous rice? Answer me. How much are you buying indigenous rice? 15,000. You are buying a bag of rice now 15,000 naira. in Nigeria. Nigerian rice, which is not imported, Abi. The one that imported, how much are you buying it before? 8,000 naira, 7,000, 9,000. Isn't it? Isn't it? So why are you not selling me indigenous rice at 20,000 and you are happy? Gari, were you importing Gari before? No. A pint of Gari before was 300 naira. Now a pint of Gari is 1,000 naira. So what is achievement? What is achievement? When the people cannot feel the impact of the achievement.
Can we give credit to Buhari?
On what? On what? On what?
On that Mali situation.
Mali situation. Somebody that in house is on fire. Wait, somebody that in house is on fire. Mali.
Are we not going to give credit to Buhari?
On what?
Because they went to
Intervene. What happened now? They are topping the bed. That is cool, baby. So what is achievement there? You topple the electoral government. Okay, Buhari went and visited to topple the government. So the same way they topple that government, they topple the government. It's vice versa. So he went to and topple the government, and the same way Buhari pushed away Shagari government in 1983. The same way now they push the government. Okay, you see, this has nothing to do with Buhari. Buhari did not contribute anything here. Because what happened, you know what is supposed to happen. What's supposed to happen is that government should conduct election and hand over to another government. Not by coup. You understand me? If you go to UN, you will not recognize this government. AU will not recognize this government. Because the government that take power by force. The same way Buhari take power by force. So which credit am I going to give him? Credit or what? Something you cannot offer in your country. What another person offer in your country? A person that he has in his fight does not pursue that. Let them come and tell me the Buhari achievement of Buhari for past 5 years.
Is this any country where there is no peace, things are not going to be okay. First of all, as a leader, everybody put your trust in our leader, because when the head is sick, everywhere is sick. Now, even though Buhari is good, we're going to put the blame on Buhari because he's the leader of the country. First of all, he promised us that it's going to make Nigeria be a peaceful place. That was the reason why everybody voted for him. Now, since the Boko Haram rise up and the X-Men, they rise up to fight, people cannot invest. A lot of people that do business, their business have locked down. They destroy their business. Even in mosque, even in church, they have destroyed their business and everything. So people cannot invest, and there is no money in the country. Now, my advice is that if the federal government, Buhari himself, will put a law that anybody that stole money in Nigeria, they hang that person the way China are doing their own. Anybody that stole money in Nigeria, whether you are a president, whether you are a governor, whether you are a senator, anything you think that you are, they will hang that person. I believe the corruption will stop. So that is the only way the corruption will stop. But if we are not putting this law, and we say that this is the only thing we are going to do, the corruption will not stop. That is the only thing, because people are fighting. There are people in the country, they are bringing this Boko Haram to make their own money. They are doing as a business. That is what I notice. But if these people bring a law, anybody that stole money in the country, or you carry our money in our country and go to other country to invest, if you are not a businessman, you are a politician, they will hang you. That is the only way peace will reign. And we don't want a hunter to rule us. We want a motivator. Somebody that will, as a businessman, that know how to manage the country. We don't need a hunter, because a hunter come to destroy. So that is what I see, that everybody that rule, if you look at Jonathan government is not like to build. You understand? It's like a motivator to bring things in the right place. So we don't want a hunter to rule us, because if we continue to allow the hunter to rule us, you see that the country will be destroyed. That is what we see. And from now, and as you can see, if you look now, we still allow these people to rule us till 2023. If they take over again, Nigeria have entered inside where?
Good morning, viewers. My name is Patrick. I'm a Nigerian.
That's nice. Nigerian.
We love Nigeria because we are one. So we have to do anything that will better Nigeria. We are in this race together. Today we are talking about everybody in Nigeria is corrupt. I want to tell you that it's not everybody that is corrupt because I am not one.
And Buhari is not one.
I'm not. I can't talk for Buhari because Buhari is our president, and a Christian. My Bible tells me to pray for the government, people that are in government, so that the environment will be conducive for us to serve God. So I pray for him as well. But I can't talk for him whether he's corrupt or not. If he's not corrupt, people around him are corrupt, then that means automatically you're one. You cannot claim to not being a corrupt person and then you are surrounded with them. You surround yourself with corrupt people and you are telling us that you are not one. Now, what we have seen in other country, we have seen a soldier arrest, I think it's in where? Mali. A president is arrested. But here in Nigeria, we have seen a government who come in and put hate speech for 5 million so that automatically the poor masses and every other people will not talk about the corruption that is going on in Nigeria. What a government. I watched our president before he entered in 2015. I watched him vividly well. He said it, who are these bastards called Boko Haram, that they are going to wipe them out in 6 months. For God's sake, 6 months is 4 years plus today. We are seeing the bandit growing so much that a governor, I think in one of the states in Nigeria, is crying out today that the bandit is too much in their states. And they have now called on hunters, not even the military, to come to assist the military and the police. We have seen a government before that. It has never ever happened in the history of any government in anywhere in the world that 300 soldiers resign in one day. We have seen the soldiers that have been to fight Boko Haram, that they come back on their sick bed, they resign, they put their resignation. What a government. Is this the government that promised Nigeria job? Is this the government that promised us heaven and earth that they come to change? Is this how change is all about? What are we changing in this generation? Is this the government that promised us that we are the future leaders of tomorrow? And yet we are seeing a president who is 80-something years on seat. What is the future of the young generation? What are we seeing? What is going on? The other day I watched on a Punch newspaper when our former leader, President Obasanjo, made the statement that the youth of this nation should stand up and erase the old people out of government so that a new generation will come to power. For God's sake, this is 21st century computer age, which we need to inject fresh blood into politics so that everything will work out for Nigeria, for Nigeria to become a better place. We have seen the whistleblower. It is in this government that we see that snakes swallow money. It is in this government that we see that monkey, baboon swallowed money. What is going on in Nigeria? Do we have a government at all? Government that you have, I recall vividly well that Jonathan signed in freedom of information. That anybody can come out and talk. If my government is not good, talk. But today we have seen a government that has to do with fire for fire, that you will put hate speech for 5 million. What is Lai Muhammad doing? What is he doing? I look at it that I think a particular group have said to take him to court. Please, that group that is about to take Lai Muhammad to court, please, they should do it with immediate effect. How can we see that if the previous government of PDP lift rice at the price of 9,000 naira. Today rice is 21,000 naira, and yet the minimum wage is yet to be increased. What is going on in Nigeria? Minimum wage to 30,000 naira. How much is a bag of rice? A bag of rice. How much is a kilo of turkey? What have we done in this Nigeria? Please, this is the Lagos that you on Nigeria that you will go to work with 100 naira transportation. When you are coming back, you are paying 100 naira. Is there any, what is going on in Nigeria? Are we Nigerians? Malian military, I give you people kudos for doing that to a president, a wicked president that has been sitting on the throne, that is making people to suffer and suffer and suffer and suffer. I don't know if you are coming to arrest me for hate speech. I don't have 5 million. If you arrest me, sorry, you're on your own. I'm just, Nigerians are suffering. Please, Mr. President, if the seat is too hot, I think I recall Senegal says that seat is too hot, and automatically he left. So please, if the seat is too big for you to sit, please kindly resign. That is what we, if the way the military are resign, military, 300 military under your regime resign, for God's sake. 300 army men resign.
If you had to be appointed
if I am to be in a position, first, number one, I will make sure I fight for Nigeria, not for my selfish interest. Automatically, some months back, we heard that a military wife, an army wife, took bullets to go and sell, I think either in Rivers State or Bayelsa, and she was got. And she said that it was the husband whom they have been doing business. The husband came back one day crying. He was crying that other military men, they were doing deal. Automatically, the husband was being cheated. And the husband said, okay, it's okay. I beg, no, wahala, shall we go do our own. Automatically, the husband now got him some bullets to go and sell in another state. And a military man, if I were to be a military man, something must have been done ever since. Automatically, we are hearing that the military men, they are behind what is so-called bandits. So if I have been appointed as a military chief, I will do exactly what I'm supposed to do, so as to make sure there is peace.
All the whole aboki where they here, where you see they here, when the time reach, they live here, go their village, go vote.
That is where they register to vote.
Who tell you? They register here, register that place. I'm telling you the truth. Until when you know what is happening, you position yourself, and they don't make mistake. People wait there like this, they will go vote. But me and you don't. That's what I'm telling you.
Who is at fault?
Oh,
Is it me?
that is what I'm telling you. That until when you know the system, when you know the system, you keep quiet. Then you are praying. You say, God, let something change, because everybody are talking about everybody is talking about the change. That change doesn't come immediately. I'm telling you, for this government now, let me tell you, America, they have democratic in this in the system. You understand me? When this one finish, the other one enter. When this one finish, the other one enter. See how they're doing it now? So, and they're very patient. When this one enter, whatever this one is doing, they keep patient. When that one finish, another person will enter. So, but what is it? My father tell me, they say, when you see a dog that died, as he's smelling there, look at very well, you go see one thing that you are good. I said, what is good there? He said, the teeth is very white. What am I trying to tell you? Say, any government that enter, don't condemn and say, they're not doing anything. They're not doing anything. They're failure, this and that. Watch very well, you go see, there's one thing or two things that you're doing. But that is government. Allow the man to finish. Another person to enter. That, you say that person did not do well. Okay, position yourself. Wait. That person that you said that is going to do well, wait. When you vote to reach, go and vote. You see, people are not voting. They're not voting. That the voting can change.
Maybe really vote now.
Yes, your voting will change you. You understand me? And the way you position yourself is going to make it work very nice. But some people, they think that, no, don't mind and now what they do. Don't mind them, they go do go and vote. They doesn't vote. And when they vote, other people vote and they win. You say, nah, mago, and you see house here, you do not go anywhere. You there for your business, you do not go anywhere. Go and vote. Register and go and vote. That is the only system. If you don't vote, if you don't do it, forget. You don't expect that this thing is going to be a miracle. Or you think that you are praying. This is not government. The government is different from church. Government is different from mosque. So the system that following is the system. That system must work whether you like it or not. So when anybody enter, they say this is what we are going to do, this is what we are going to do, this is what they do. They cannot do all. But if you watch it very well, at least they are going to do one.
Most Nigerians do not agree that solving of Mali's crisis should be accredited to President Muhammadu Buhari, saying that Kaduna killings is an eyesore when it comes to security challenges in the country. People are of the opinion that he is not capable, and they, however, are being biased when it comes to his integrity. Security situation in the country is the worst in Nigeria, while Mali have gotten their house put in order. Well, this is Vox Pop on Flip TV. I'm still your anchor, Christian Chuku.